Did you know that AI can transfer chats to a human when needed? Now, we all know that AI chatbots really help us in getting to our prospects faster so they don't go to our competitors. But sometimes those prospects do require a little bit of hand-holding by an actual human, or they might be asking for some information that your bot is not efficiently trained on. So in that case, to make the best use of this feature, it is essential to have an automated human handover. And that is exactly what HighLevel makes it really easy for you to do. So let's jump into my screen here and I'll show you how can you accomplish this. All right, so I'm in my HighLevel account and under Conversation AI, you can see that I have some bots set up here. So in this example, I'm going to using this HVAC service AI chatbot so we can see how this works. So let's go ahead and open it. I already have my settings configured. It is enabled on all of these channels here. It is on autopilot mode, and I've already dialed in the other settings here. So the key thing is to head over to bot goals here. And then you can see we have the prompt, intent, and any additional information. So of course, the better your prompt is, the more efficient your bot will be. So if you scroll down, you will see that we have a quick action called human handover. So this is what you have to configure. And what you can do is define different scenarios here in which the bot should do an automated human handover. So you can see I have 3 different cases or scenarios that I have established here. So the first one is if somebody wants to speak directly to a human, and the example phrases are, I want to talk to a manager or I want to talk to a human. And of course, the phrases don't have to exactly match it. The AI can figure that out, but it is just an example to train the bot on this scenario. So in this case, it will assign the conversation to a specific user. So this is where you pick the user, and then you can skip assigning if they already have an assigned user. So this will just make sure that you do not override the assigned user if they already have one. Then under final message, this is what the bot will say when it is doing the human handover. So this is the message that goes out. You can tweak the wording. It is up to you. And then you can also reactivate the bot after 8 hours or create a task on this contact. So if you do create a task, then of course it will show up under your HighLevel tasks, and then it will just help people be accountable for this. And then you can also add custom tags, which can be really helpful in sorting or categorizing these conversations. So this is one example. Then I have a couple of more. So this one is called lack of information. And the trigger condition is the AI cannot find the relevant information or lacks knowledge on the query. So again, a great example. And in this case, instead of just killing the conversation there and just letting the prospect go, we should do an automated human handover to make sure that we are able to close that prospect or at least answer their query. And again, here you have to select the user where you want to assign it to. And again, the rest of the settings remain the same. This literally takes 2 minutes to set up, but just make sure that your bot has the ability to switch to humans in an automatic way so that we are able to provide good customer service to our prospects and answer them so they can convert. So let's go ahead and save this. And we're going to put this to a test as well. So I will reach out to this account from my other number, and then we will see how it handles the human handover action. All right, so I just sent a couple of texts from my phone. Hi there, I'm looking for a code on HVAC, and you can see the bot responded here. So let me just go ahead and answer this question. So I've just sent out this message here, and you can see the bot is going into action, and it should respond very shortly. So let's just wait for the response. You can see it also update the contact field because that is also one of the bot actions that it will record my answer about what I'm having trouble with. So actually great, right? Okay, so it's asking me for my name here. So let me just give it a random name. Okay, so I've sent my name and now it's asking me for my contact information. But let me just go ahead and try to throw it off with a question. Okay, so instead of answering that question, I have sent another message, which should pop up here. There you go. So now let's see how the bot handles this, because we haven't answered this question and then we are trying to talk to somebody right away. So let's just see what the bot comes up with in this case. Okay, so you can see the human handover step has kicked in and it will also tell you the details that somebody has requested directly to speak with a human, and that is why it has triggered that. And you can see that it has sent out that message that someone will reach out to you within 24 hours. Again, not ideal in this scenario. You want to be as quick as possible, so you can actually tweak the message as you need. But you can see that it did that very smoothly. And even in the conversation history, you can see that the human handover step is showing up here. So if you are actually troubleshooting, or if you're trying to find opportunities to improve your bot, these details can actually help you see that where you can improve. And if I open this conversation in contact view, you can see that Sam A has been assigned to this user as per our settings. And if I head over to tasks, there should be a task about this. So you can see this user experiencing issues with air conditioning and would like to receive a code for HVAC, and they have requested to speak with somebody for further assistance. So you can see this is pretty helpful, and you can see that this task is assigned to Sam A, which is the assigned user. And once they have followed up with this person, they can just go ahead and mark this task as done. So again, it keeps them accountable and also makes sure that this handover is done in a professional way. So this was a brief overview of how you can leverage the human handover bot action. And this just ensures that the conversations that are not being handled properly by the AI agent are taken care of by an actual human. And this way you can have a smooth customer experience. So if you like the video, please smash that like button. And if you have any questions, please post them in the comment section below. This is Osama signing off for now. I'll see you in the next one.